Hey, how's it going, everyone? Wild A Magic here. I'm A Magic, and now welcome to my first official video. Today, I'm gonna be drawing a dragon for you guys. It's gonna be my own breed of dragon, a Caribbean fire dragon. This video, I'm also gonna explain the materials that I use, starting from a 2B pencil and all the way to Copic markers. So stay tuned, and I'll get right on that. So the first thing that I always do is I always have a rough sketch done of the creature that I'm about to draw, whether it's a dragon, whether it's a humanoid-ish creature, or whether it's any type of creature. I always start off with a circle for the base of the head, and then I work my way from there. Right now I'm working on the wings, and as soon as that's done, I'll get back to you. Okay, so every time I draw a certain body part, I always draw a circle. Well, actually, I always draw the corresponding shape for it. So for wings, I obviously draw a couple of triangles, The legs, I always do a couple of circles because legs have circles or ovals or ellipses, whatever you people call it. And for the chest, I know I didn't do it in this, but the chest has a circular shape for an animal on 4 legs as well. No, something that I see now is I should have emphasized the fact that it was a fire dragon and put flames in it. Right now I'm working with my mechanical pencil, and I'm fleshing out all the details, such as the teeth. Teeth are very important for a carnivorous dragon, don't you think? Oh yeah, this dragon tends to have a lot of horns as well. Right now I'm working on the protective scaling on its front side. Oh, and if you guys have any requests for what you guys want me to draw, then I'll be more than happy to draw them. I love doing mythical creatures, so knowing me, I'm going to be doing something called Mythical Monday. Drawing any type of mythical creature that you guys might want me to draw. Yes. Almost done with this fleshing out, and then I'm gonna move straight into Copic markers. Copic markers are an alcohol-based marker that does fantastic blending effects, but corresponding to the numbers that it has though. Right now I'm just erasing all those extra lines that aren't needed. But I'm also keeping some good amount of lines just to keep it gritty and visceral. So now I'm going to start off with an R08, and that's vermilion. And that's the main color of the dragon, from its head to like the middle of its wings and some of its leg, and its entire chest / neck area. A little bit about me is I am 20 years old. I turned 20 the Saturday before last, on the 12th. I turned 20, and it was okay. It was an okay birthday, I guess. I had a lot of family over. My brother was here, and he always tends to make me laugh. He's a good guy. I've also been drawing for a very long time. I actually don't know when I started. I know it's kind of unorthodox, but hey, no one's perfect, you know? Yeah, sorry I keep on pausing this video. I was watching a really funny video when I was watching this actually. And when I draw, I either tend to listen to music, watch videos, or have a audiobook in the background. Now switching from my vermilion to my chrome orange, which is YR04. And what I mean by having a blending effect with Copic markers is, say you have a layer down and then it's basically layering, blending by layering, also very vast circular motions in some cases. However, one of the best blending effects I've ever seen, if you have the corresponding colors to it. Not saying that you can only blend with said colors, but yeah, I think I'll do a video on blending with Copics one day. All up to what you guys might think. So now I'm gonna hit up the yellow, which is Canary Yellow, which is Y02. And I'm gonna blend that in with my Chrome Orange and my Vermilion Red. Once I'm finished with this, I'm gonna make another video to make a background. Also, I'm gonna be using Prismacolor pencils, like the Tuscan Red that I'm gonna be using in order to shade the red part of the dragon. I'm gonna be using various Prismacolor pencils in order to shade specific areas. I would say I definitely have more experience with Prismacolor than Copic. I actually started Copic using alcohol-based markers. I started using Copics a couple years ago. I've had Prismacolors ever since I started high school. And Prismacolor has very good blending effects as well if you use them right. Right now I'm going to be using my Poppy Red Prismacolor pencil in order to shade in the orange areas. Also, to have a more smooth gradient when there's a transition between orange and red. Now I'm using YR14, which is caramel, for the underside of the dragon. And I want to try my best to keep these colors warm, because it'll be kind of awkward to just have like a cool color right in the middle of like a red hot drawing. And no pun intended. The way I got hooked into mythical creatures is actually, I've always really had a fascination with them ever since I was little. You would catch me, I would hear stories from my past about how people would catch me drawing all types of mythical creatures during kindergarten or whenever I can. So I guess that passion kind of grew, and it turned into something that I would involve myself later in the future. And I believe I just use terracotta. Yeah, I think I just use terracotta, the Prismacolor pencil, for the scaling of the front side of the dragon. And now what I just did, I used pink, and now I'm using Poppy Red for the inside of the mouth. Then I'm gonna move back to my Tuscan Red in order to get more detail and more shadows into the mouth. For the spikes and the thorns that are sticking out of the dragon, I'm going to be using Cool Gray 3 or C3. I know it's kind of unorthodox because of the fact that it is a warm dragon. However, I think it would make the horns pop out a little more if it did that. And now I'm gonna be using pale yellow in order to shade in the teeth, and I'll have another dose of caramel for the eyes. Now I'm gonna be using powder pink, and I'm starting to run out of ink for that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna refill it. The way I refill my markers is I kind of put the filler into the marker itself, and then I just squeeze a little bit. That way I won't have an out of control mess of splatters everywhere, and yeah, I learned my lesson from the first time I used it. Then I tried to use E31, but it ran out of ink, so I went back with my powder pink, and then I used mustard, which is Y26 if I'm not mistaken. Right now I'm just trying to test out the colors, and when I figured out that mustard worked very well. Now I'm going to use my Sakura Point brush pen, which is red, and I'm going to be starting to draw in the veins that the dragon may have in its wingspan. Now I'm going to be going back on the other side and using my powder pink and my mustard marker to make the wings, fill the rest of the wings. And then the last thing that I'm gonna plan to do is I'm gonna get my highlighter pen. Well, my Jelly Roll highlighter pen, which is right there. And I'm gonna be highlighting all the major points, or all the scaly parts of the dragon which need to be popped out. For my first video, I feel it. I don't know. It's kind of nerve-wracking, but also exciting at the same time. And I guess I had a lot of fun making this. And yeah.